Hey guys, welcome back to another SoundTake podcast. I'm your host Willix, and this is SoundTake, the platform where we shine the spotlight on creatives. I hope you guys enjoy, and if you do enjoy, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Enjoy.
Malolele, this is Sepi, and you're watching SoundTake. Thanks. Hello, Malolele, everyone.
Malolele.
Yes, Tongan.
Tongan. How you doing?
I'm great, bro. How are you?
I'm good. I'm
Thank
excited
you so
for
much,
this.
man. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming on. We're gonna start off with some icebreakers. For those of you that don't know what icebreakers are, or if you don't know yourself, I'm gonna ask you some questions, random questions, and just to get the conversation started.
I love it.
Ready?
I love that.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
I saw you literally just landed back from New Zealand.
Yes.
What did that trip do for you that you didn't know you needed?
Phew. I think just being honest with myself.
Okay.
Because I got to go back to my family and always going back to my roots, like it's a reset, like resetting my soul, my motivation, my discipline.
Yeah.
And every time I'm there, I feel stronger, because I feel like I'm backed by my culture, my mom, my sisters. So I think it's just being honest with myself when I'm by myself coming back to Brisbane, holding myself accountable to just like do the damn thing. Yeah, so that's what I'm trying to do this year. I feel like it replaced me, reset me.
I saw you guys were down there. You guys were just jamming music.
Bro, every single day, man.
Yeah.
Shout out Alex and Jude and Jadis, bro. Like, we're literally brothers and sisters, but we all have crazy passions. Yeah.
Do you guys all do music down in your family, or just you force them to?
In my family,
Yeah.
I was actually the first one to do any type of creative arts.
Oh, okay.
Like, properly invest my time and do it. You know, everyone was kind of like, oh, it's just Seppi doing her acting stuff, or it's just like a little play theater thing until like you book something crazy, until you book that breakthrough gig. And then you start taking yourself seriously, everyone starts taking yourself seriously. But that's how it was with my family.
Yeah, because you do like multiple.
Yeah.
Real quick, because I know what you do. You tell the camera like what exactly you do. Because you do music, modeling, acting.
I'm very, very blessed. Like ever since I was younger, I started in theater.
Okay.
And then I started in musical theater. So like, like West Side Story, like all those type of Sound of Music, and that helped my craft. Like genuinely helped, like my 10,000 hours of craft. From musical theater, I went into straight acting, like TV and film and movies. So I've done like a horror film that came out in Australia and New Zealand cinemas, and right now it's going around in France cinemas, and it finished Thailand. So
let's not touch on that too much, because that's what's on the icebreaker. You're getting too excited. Just tell them like what you do modeling as well. Anything else I'm missing?
It's acting, modeling, script writing.
Oh, you do script writing as well?
Yeah, bro. That's the next thing for movies.
Yeah. Wow. I've seen your thing. I'm like, what else don't you do?
I know. It's crazy. She's a big dreamer.
Do you find balancing it hard?
I do.
Yeah.
That's the sacrifice, is like balancing it. Being able to like brand yourself in a way.
Yeah.
You know what you can do, but it's like, how do I show that to everyone? That I am like talented at that level in all these different things, Yeah.
And you just want to tackle it.
Exactly.
If you were to lose your afro today or tomorrow, I'm not saying you will. If you were to do that, what other hairstyle would you go with?
Oh, bro, like Jada Pinkett Smith?
Her
little curls?
Yeah?
Yeah, like tight, small.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said when I'm 26 or 27, I'm gonna shave everything off.
Wait, no, isn't that close?
Yeah, man, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna shave everything off, and I'm gonna dye it like some Frank Ocean,
Yeah.
I'm gonna try I would love to do, me and Mimi, my girl, we were saying like just some braids first, do some crazy braiding for us, like those mini braids.
Yeah, the skinny ass.
Yeah,
That's gonna take
but I think
long.
I would just go straight, cut all off, do the short pixie cuts. And
When was the last time you cut your hair?
I've never cut it short.
Yeah.
Maybe when I was younger, I cut it to here.
Yeah.
And then I just try to let it grow. And I'll try to do trimming and all that, cut my split ends and stuff. But honestly, I just keep it all natural,
Yeah, it takes too much
Always
time.
keep it natural, bro.
Yeah.
You're God's creation.
I tried to bring my afro to see it. I was like,
bro, I love it.
As soon as you walked in, I'm like, never mind.
I love it, bro.
I was gonna measure it to see who's one, but like,
but you're like, I'll cut that segment,
never mind, guys.
Bro, I love it. Honestly, it looks great.
Thank you so much.
Great,
Thank you so much. Your one looks so good as well.
Thank you.
Acting, music, modeling. We've touched this on already. Which one do you think would you rank 1, 2, 3, or top 1, 2, 3? If you could rank them.
Acting, music, modeling. I feel like I would say music first.
Okay.
Just because music is always my first love. Like, maybe I'm not as far in my career with music. I haven't progressed that far. But in terms of like my love, my passion, and my drive for it, I feel like music first, acting second, just because I feel like I have a very thorough understanding of how the acting industry works, of the processes you need to get yourself in the room.
Yeah.
And then I'll say modeling last. Like, love modeling. Modeling is like a presence. You know, the person who has it, you have to have the presence. But I feel like you're the most closest to just being a product.
And when you're modeling.
Exactly, like compared to acting and music. Like, you have less say, in my opinion, of like the control and the creativeness in it.
I never thought about it like that, because I like to do modeling as well myself.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's
just a perspective.
Yeah, just a perspective. I never actually thought about that. What's something people like don't expect from you until they sit down with you?
Bro, I'm so like cringe. I'm so cringe and goofy and like sentimental and sappy.
Yeah.
Like, I'm very into the small things and I love to romanticize life.
Yeah.
Like, I'm very strong. I've been independent for a long time in my life, living independently. I know how to back myself and just, walk into a room. But I am very much like just connected to my inner child, very playful and soft and it's that, and then maybe they wouldn't expect how like serious and
so
stubborn. It's like the extremes, I guess. Yeah, like I feel like maybe people just see a pretty face or someone to like represent that certain side of like a Tongan girl or Polynesian girl. But just like every woman, complex character, bro. Like,
so when it's time to go crunch time serious, you're serious. But when you other than that, you're just like,
bro. And my partner, Money, he's an artist as well. My sisters, they're actors as well. They will attest to this. Like, whenever we do projects or musical pieces or anything, like, I want the best. I need you to step in at least with your top 10, performance, because it's just respect. It's discipline, and just as a person, the principle of, like, putting your best foot forward, I'm very much that as well.
Yeah.
So it's like, both.
I'm like a similar way as well. Like, I would go, like, especially when I'm like, I used to play football and train my siblings, and they tell me, "Oh, we don't like when you go serious." I'm like, "Oh, well, you guys told me to train you, so I'm gonna be your trainer. I know your brother."
Earth, bro.
Yeah,
but that's so good, because the lessons that your little siblings take from that, like, they'll be able to step into any room, talk to anyone, confidently and like backing themselves, because you challenge them, you put pressure on them to shine.
110%.
Has
those characteristics of you ever backfired, or like in a way where you feel like I need to change?
Yeah, like, I think in this industry, to make it far and fast, you don't want to have a big heart. But I have a big heart. And I think that's how every person should be. They should keep that big heart. But it's hard in this industry because everyone just wants to, get to the top, get there quickly as well. But, slow, steady, intentionally, like, have a big heart. Don't lose that, even if you get stepped on or taken advantage of. Like, it's God's gift. It's God's grace.
Amen.
It's better to end your life in peace.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Regardless, even if you do face those challenges, bro.
Yeah. I feel like I'm in therapy. Yeah, you're just teaching me stuff. You're just teaching me. I'm joking.
It's true though.
You're just teaching me stuff.
I go like sentimental and shit. I'm like that.
What's a moment where you've sat down and like you thought you'd be like, yeah, I'm really gonna be doing this. Like what I'm doing now, I'm really gonna be doing.
I was just saying this to my mom in New Zealand. Like, word of mouth, like affirmations, like all the words that come out of your mouth really mean something. And ever since I was a kid, like, I've always said I'm going to be a pop star, or I'm going to be like a famous movie actress, or I'm going, like, I always knew I was going to be on stage performing, leading movies. And like, I've just seen that come into my life just through like word of mouth, because when you say it, you believe, your heart believes, you line intentionally like your vision and your future. And then everyone else that comes in, they just naturally, they keep hearing it. They keep hearing you say that, oh yeah, well, I'm an actor, I'm an actress. I'm doing movies, I'm doing my auditions. Like, that's just the environment you create for yourself.
That's actually so true. I've heard something along the lines of like, when you say something, it feels like you've already done it. So it's like, you trick your brain in some sort of way as well.
And that's also something you got to be careful of, because if you say too much with no action, then you're just getting fake dopamine, fake validation from nothing, you know?
Yeah, that's exactly where I don't know where I heard it from, but I heard it from
that type of thing.
Now, well, I guess now we heard it from Sepi.
Yes, you already know. So yeah, it's like it's a balance. It's faith without works is dead. Do you know what I mean? Faith without works is dead.
Faith without works is dead.
Yes.
Oh man, I'm loving it. So okay, let's go back to the beginning now. Not to the beginning.
Yes.
Recently, you got recognized at the. Sorry, I have to read this because I need it.
Yes.
At the Tamaki Makaurau Festival finals.
Yes.
6 nominations and 2 awards. How did that moment feel for you?
Bro, that was my first ever acting award. Yeah, so I won, like, it was best use of slow-mo, like best use of technical, like a technical aspect to the film.
Okay.
And I had the slow-mo scene, like, in the whole film. It was when I do stunt work and I jump over, like, this railing to China. It's all in slow-mo. Yeah, bro, it's so funny.
To see that,
It's on the Instagram, but I won for that. But we got 6 nominations. Like, the whole film in itself got like, you know, best cinematography, best set design. My sister got nominated for best performer. Like, we both got nominated
you guys
together.
performing together?
Yeah.
That was so dope. How was that?
Bro, it's amazing. Like, that's one of my favorite things with doing this whole journey, is that I get to do it alongside my sisters, my partner as well. Like, we're all...
Wait, he does acting too?
Yeah, Money. He does acting. Serious actor, serious musician as well.
Yeah.
And, like, that's... Yeah, us together, we fell in love through music, you know? So a lot of my life is very integrated in the creative arts.
That's
like
so
my
dope,
sisters, my partner, love. Yeah.
Do you guys like push each other more, or do you like, are you like sort of like a push competitive or just push to push?
Push competitive. It's push competitive, bro. Like,
I can't lie, I'm the same.
Exactly. And my baby, like, he knows that. Like, it's both. It's reciprocated. You know what I mean? He brings the best out of me, and I bring the best out of him. And even though it's tough, like, it's that, you know, walking through fire, challenging, all that stuff. But bro, the 6 nominations and 2 awards that night, like, I'm just very blessed, because you don't need external validation, but when you're recognized, for your dreams and like your 10 years of work, you know, that does mean something.
You guys won two awards?
Yeah, 2 awards.
How, like, in that moment, and you guys collecting where your sister was there too. Have you ever worked with your, like, all of you 3 together in one set before?
Yeah, it was actually with that same competition.
Oh, okay.
2 years ago. Actually, I think, so this one, right, it's called a 48 Hours Challenge. You make the film in 48 hours.
Oh.
Yeah, and so, like, you only have 48 hours to write the script, like, learn your lines and record the whole thing and edit it.
Okay.
And so me and my 3 sisters, we have starred in, like, all of our 3 films consecutively.
Wait, so there's 4 of you?
3, just 3. Oh, sorry, I said me and my 3.
Yeah, 3 sisters. Oh, there's 3 of you. That's still
yeah, 3 of us. Yeah, basically like triplets.
Okay.
And we have done that consecutively together for the past 3 years.
Oh, that's kind of dope. It's like a journey.
It's so special,
together,
and we get to like reunite, you know, every year together, no matter where we are.
Oh, do you guys don't like stay in the same?
No, yeah, we all live separately. My sister lives with her partner over in Gisborne, and then the other one lives in Auckland, and I'm here.
Okay, Auckland, New Zealand, right?
Yeah.
I don't know why I was thinking America.
Bro, I don't know.
My geography.
One day, bro.
My geography and your other. Okay, so how often do you guys get to like work together and stuff like that?
We want to create our own collective in the future. We want to create our own hub, because we have so many like producers, sound designers, actors just in our group of friends. Like so right now, not as much as we want to, but we are looking to like come together as a collective and do it, you know, as a lifelong career together.
Yeah. And how is it with you guys working together? Is it like that film you guys did? How did it come to be? What was the emotion behind it?
It's the film we did. It's kind of like a metaphor of what's happening right now with Palestine and Gaza, the war.
Okay. Oh, is it recent you guys did?
Yeah. We literally filmed it last year in 2025,
okay.
And that was the one. It got like into the festival and nominations awarded, but it was kind of like. It was very just symbolic of it, just using the same, you know, country's flag colors and talking about ownership and like sharing a space and how like there is enough room for everyone, or just like different different, you know, conversation starters about sharing space and who owns something and stuff like that, you know?
Yeah.
And that's kind of what we touched on. But being able to share something political like that with my sisters, being able to have that conversation with them. I'm a very political person. Well, at least I try to be, you know, I try to educate myself on what's happening.
Yeah.
And I try to educate my sisters, you know, with that, because they're younger than me. I want to protect them, but they still need to know and be aware of what's happening, you know, that
110%.
this stuff happens in life. And like, we are very privileged and we need to like take every single opportunity that we have and run with it 100%, you know?
110%.
Yeah.
How important is the community when you're creating stuff?
Bro, that's like everything.
Yeah.
You know, that's like 95% of the work, I guess. Like, you gotta be good yourself individually, and then you step into a room and you wanna make sure that, I don't know, that I guess you see yourself in those people. It doesn't have to mean that like I need to work with all islanders, but like, you know, females, people that really love music, that genuinely do it not for the money or for this, their intentions are right, you know, that's also building a community. It doesn't just have to be like culturally, you know, or like financially, like, oh no, I need to just hang with people that are like really rich because I want to be rich. Like,
true.
you got to surround yourself with the people you want to be like, but it's also about that intention, the principles of people, you know? Yeah, I feel like that's what makes a strong community.
Yeah, because I seen recently you've been sharing some stuff about the woman. She won was it the Grammy?
Yeah,
Grammy.
it was like the first woman of color, was that one, to win an Oscar for cinematography, best cinematography. Yeah.
Did that light a spark in you? Or?
It's a little bit, I love to just add my comment or just, you know, share it on my stories just to like, you know, bring some awareness that like, you know, there's just little things happening here and there in the world every day. And with that specific thing, they just labeled her as like a woman of color.
Yeah.
When I get it, I just think it's insane that there is no like woman of culture, bro, that has even been recognized at that level for cinematography. Like, there are so many women of color stories out there. You know, it's just who gets to choose what makes the run or what makes the cut list, you know, and they're not women of color. It's white men, you know? It's those people.
That's why I hear like most of the Grammys that nowadays they kind of corrupt. Like they've been degraded so many times. I've seen like for instance, like the Afrobeat like awards, they gave it to Tyler is good, but she's not Afrobeat, she's piano and she's like more hip hop type thing. And then so all the Afrobeat like Burna Boy and Davido, all them, they go snap. It's like, well, now there's a thing where it's like there's no way, because even like first of all the numbers, the crowd, the fans, everything that shows they sold out it doesn't show. So the Grammys for me, like sometimes these stuff the white people make. Yeah, bro. No, not all white people, guys. Don't get mad. But the stuff that white people make, like, you know, they do it for their own self, not for the actual culture not for the real reason why it's there. Like, yeah, they might say you're the best at this, but in reality, you're the best in their eyes. Yes. So, yeah, or you're the best, like, on Instagram, you know, or, like, what's going to bring in the most views or the most, you know, to benefit me, to monetize everything, you know? 110%. But you're so right. 110%. And then that doing that as well, it makes, like, people around in the same industry, they'll be like, oh, well, now I got to change to, you know, so I can win that. And then it just ruins your whole art. So, 100. Yeah, it means saying that, just like saying, like, you guys don't fall for this, like, it is a scam. It's a scam for you to change into an image they want to make. 100%. So in that way, you're being corrupted. 100%. Sorry. That's why it's like the intention behind everything. Are you doing music to win a Grammy, or are you doing music to create something that's timeless, or to create something that you really needed to get out? You know, if you're doing it for that reason, then the Grammys and all that stuff won't ever matter to you. But it's just also like such a huge platform, that they could like use for good, that they could use to actually, especially if they're going to bring in an Afrobeats, you know, especially if you're going to bring in something that has culture attached to it. Bro, don't bring your whitewashed version of that down, you know? Like, at least get people who are educated in that have lived in Africa, that actually live and breathe Afrobeats. You know, just get Afrobeat people to actually judge that. Yeah, judge that. Or if it's like the best new movie, get the movie makers to actually decide that, not you guys. It sounds like common sense, but must be harder said than done. This is just raise awareness, guys. Open your eyes. Don't fall in for the tricks. Like I know one artist has told me, yo, bro, I know people like my music, but like to go up, like it's changed now. You have to do this sort of music, and I'm like, you just see, there's people like that. They corrupted. Like it's so close. It happens so close to me. I'm like, So then imagine those guys that actually they're putting hours and money into this and like actually changing themselves, and then it's like now it's like they're just doing it to get up there and they're not enjoying it.
Yeah, and that's fake. I feel like you can sometimes hear it in the music and in the art they create at a certain point.
110%.
It just sounds like it, you know?
110%. And it's not even just for music as well. It's like some people, let's say for instance, there's some sports people like who is a Kawhi Leonard. He doesn't use social media. People will be like, nah, bro, do use social media. You're going to get money. You're going to get this. You're missing out on all this. He's just like, nah. Like he doesn't want to.
That's so good.
And those are the kind of people I like because they're real to themselves. They know like, imagine social media, how much more money you make. You're a basketball player and that's like over millions and probably millions and millions.
Because he's doing it for the love.
Yeah, but he's like, nah, I just want to play ball, get my bag, go home.
And he will always be happier. No matter without the millions and stuff, he'll go to sleep feeling more fulfilled in life, more peaceful at the end of the day, you know?
110%. Anyways, we went to a little tangent, but
love that.
Sophie, let's talk about your music festival for acting.
Yes.
Your music. Where did what was the first memory in your brain that comes to mind about music when it comes to music?
I was literally, I think, 4 years old. I lived in Fiji until I was 5 years old. So I was raised in the islands. I'm Fijian Tongan, you know? And so I remember my grandparents took me to this festival and it had like all the da'ulungas, like it's like the islander dancing, you know, heaps of different cultures, some more Fiji. I think everyone came to this festival. Yeah. And they were doing the national anthem, I think for Tonga or for Fiji. And I was like singing, like I stood up on the chair, I was singing in the audience. I ran the stairs up, got on stage and took the microphone from the girl singing and stood right with her and started singing the song. Everyone, like the whole festival was there like clapping and like swaying their hands. Yeah, bro. And after that, my grandma knew. She took me home. She was like, she told my mom, you need to get this girl into the creative arts, into performing, into music.
How old were you again, sorry?
3 years old. Like, the confidence, you know what I mean? Everything was there. Damn. That was my first time I ever had anything with like performing and I remember that. I remember running up like on stage.
That would have been such a, now I see now why you're good at me. You want to do music. You're basically, you decided yourself, your brain decided for you because thinking to run all the way up there. And like it's a scary thing to do as well. It's a stage.
Exactly.
Like how dare you go on the stage?
Genuinely, bro. I'm so surprised my grandma didn't rag me back there.
Where were the security guys? Where were they?
I think I'm just too cute, eh? I just like bat my eyes, ran on stage. And
That's such a good story.
Yeah.
No videos of this anywhere?
No, but my grandma, like, she remembers the exact day as well. And we always talk about it. Her name's Sepi, so I'm her namesake. Oh, and so I carry her with me and she carries me with her. We're very connected and
That's something I love about our islanders. They have like a dope culture. Like
bro.
I've surprisingly, like the culture I've learned, like the first thing about islanders that I liked was sorry guys, Moana. Yeah. Moana, I'm like, oh, this is so cool. And I did more research into it.
No, but it's so real. Like, and that's why we need movies like Moana to like, you know, share our culture. Like, people don't understand just how beautiful it is, you know? Yeah.
Islanders, I like them because they're even so cool. They're so inclusive.
Inclusive, very humble, you know?
Inclusive, very humble. And they're very, most of them, well, nearly all of them are God-orientated, so they have prayers and stuff involved.
Respectful, all the principles of life, 100.
Did all those kind of stuff, did they ever like impact you in a certain way, like of your music or acting career?
Yeah, 100%. I have turned down like movie auditions, like big movie auditions, big gigs out of like, you know, my faith. And I think just like you said, you can't sacrifice yourself. You know, at the end of the day, you just have to be honest with yourself. It might be a longer journey to get to like that bigger stage, but I'd rather do that. I'd rather like have a beautiful life, have a, you know, peaceful life with real people around me.
Yeah, because that way you're still smiling, you're still happy.
Exactly, but you're still doing the thing, you know?
Like, that's how you, like, I was going to say, how would you measure your success? How would you measure success or progress for yourself?
That's so real. I say like I'm I'm very honest with myself, and I'm, self-validating, but the people whose opinion matters is my family, because they know me. They know me the most before all of like the movies and the debut tracks or anything. And I think when they're proud of me, when they're genuinely like, bro, like that was so you know, I remember you telling me that when we were 7 years old, and now look at you, like you did that. And then I feel like it's only in those moments I sit with myself and I'm like, shit, like I'm doing it. I actually did it, and I give myself time to like celebrate. But other than that, I feel like I very go, and like I don't really stop to like validate myself in ways. I always like think of something better, think of the next thing to like improve, Yeah,
it's always good to have family around to tell you, because otherwise sometimes you're just going to keep chasing.
Exactly.
And you don't know you're progressing.
You don't know you're in an answered prayer now.
For an example, you'd get a movie gig, and instead of celebrating, you start going to practice straight away.
Exactly.
Or practicing is like,
exactly.
Go take that 1 hour. One day won't not hinder
right?
But people will just go and celebrate it, and like it's always good to take a stop and just reflect, enjoy it, celebrate it, and then go again. Because that one day, 1 hour, one day, like that one thing, it would just, because now you go and get the movie, you're stressed.
Exactly.
And you didn't get the chance to celebrate it.
Exactly. You need to refuel your soul, give yourself that pat on the back,
Yeah.
100%.
So it's always good when family reassures you of that. That's why even, guys, if you have a family like that and you see someone doing, just tell them, yo, I'm proud of you,
Exactly.
Let's go have a lunch, let's go have a beer, have some shots, tequila, you know what I'm saying?
Because, like, it's better to share it with, it's better to share those accomplishments, but share, like, the money, the fame, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Without it, bro, because, that's happened to me a lot. Like, my first time I had my huge acting gig with Paramount Plus, we flew to Greece.
Ooh.
That was my first international gig.
I'm excited to talk about that too.
Yeah, bro. But yeah, that was one of the ones that taught me that I need a community to share it with. If I don't have anyone to share it with, it's not really worth it.
Yeah. You're just there by yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, at least just celebrate. Anyways, we was talking about your music. When did you when did you decide, oh, this is me, I want to start doing music full time?
3 years ago is when I met Moni, my partner, and that's when I started like recording my music.
Yeah.
Because I'd always perform live, I'd always play piano and ukulele live, but actually recording the stuff, like even BandLab, like on my phone or GarageBand, because I don't know how to produce that well yet, or engineer. But I started doing that 3 years ago, and every year I was like, I'm gonna release it this year. But it wasn't until last year, December, I was like, bro, it's almost the end of the year. I need to get this out. I need to prove to myself that I can release something.
Yeah.
And I just put it out, and now this year I'm actually like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna go full throttle. I'm gonna release like a project of work. I'm gonna sign up for every opportunity and go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did the people take when you finally release?
I
do the thing where I like to bully artists is just be like, oh, why didn't you release? Why didn't you release? But I know the thing you guys go through, but I just like to bully. Like,
no, of course.
I know you guys have so many. I know you probably have like 100 tracks that not released.
We need that though, bro. We need people like, what? Release this now. Release this right now. Yeah,
because I heard like last time when we went to the we met before, guys, when we went to film the Miller's thing.
Yes.
The music you played, I'm like, yo, I'm still waiting for that to drop as well.
I know, and that one was the one that I released on December, which is so good. And I hit you up straight away. I was like, bro, that SoundTake, I'm gonna need a slot. Like, thank you, please.
Yes, sir.
And I'm just very proud of this debut track, I Want to Dance, because it incorporates like dancing, kind of like, it's a different sound to the Islander, reggae, kind of Islander jams, or even full hip hop. I still rap in it, but it's like that 90s kind of classy, like,
it's like I don't know like how to explain it. It's like, it's just that.
It's like that.
Yeah, that's what it is, guys. For those of you guys listening on Spotify, then you have to go on YouTube to see what the explanation.
Yes, 100%. And that's it. I Want to Dance on Spotify, YouTube, wherever you listen to your music. But I just wanted to like show versatility. That like my Islander girls, any woman of color, or just someone that wants to rap can also do a different lane of music, and like fusion can integrate whatever. So I'm really proud of this track, and I know I can do better with my next projects of work, but just to prove to myself and give Brisbane something different, You know, no one's really doing that kind of sound.
When they're different,
here.
when they different stuff. It's always good to, you know, clean our ears with kind of different music.
Exactly.
Sometimes we come contaminated with the same kind of sound every time. But
Real.
I'm not saying it's bad time, but it's like sometimes we need to change up.
Monotonous or repetitive,
Yeah, which is it's good. I love it. You guys should go check it out.
Thank you, bro.
Check it out for sure.
Thank you.
What was the next one I was gonna say? You didn't answer the question. Sorry. How did you your that sounds bad.
No, what was it? You right.
It was how did you the people around you take you finally released, and how did it take the song?
I think just thankful, like just thankful, grateful. They're just, you know, same, like finally, you know, as it should come out. And like I think a lot of people actually don't know maybe how much I do music. Like they see the live performances or the little reels here and there, but like actually having something on Spotify or something that they can look up and tap on it, play it anytime. Like this was my first one, and I want people to know that I am being serious as like a musician, as an artist. I'm not just going to be doing a lot of acting. Like you can see me in this field at this level.
100%. I'm excited. What are some of your targets you want to hit with music?
I think this year I'm just looking to create a body of work because, you know, I'm an actor. Like having a cohesive body of work, like a soundtrack for film, something like that. I want to create a body of work and create music videos with each song that flows through like a movie, you know?
And you do your own music videos too, hey?
I want to, yes.
Yeah, because you do scriptwriting. That's so dope.
Yeah, bro. And I do acting, you know? So I want to star, film, creative direct, all of my stuff.
Yeah.
You know, just to like, it's more me, you know? Obviously, it still takes a village. Like, I need a cinematographer. I need everything. Sound design. Like,
it's so hard. Nowadays, it's so hard, but, you know, out the box, I'll let you know about
yeah, bro. You already know. You already know. I'll be sending that email.
Yeah. Sorry, got distracted by someone entered the house.
Of course.
In terms of like even goals as well, like for people that hear your music, what do you want them to feel or like understand?
I think I just want maybe to, like kind of what you said, refresh their ears. Like I want something different to hit them. I want them to be like, oh, like I want their necks to turn. I want the like, oh, like that type of reaction. Like, I want them to feel the genuineness, the genuinity, like in the music. I want them to feel that little flavor of culture.
Like a little zing.
Exactly. Some of that Tongan and Fijian flavor. Those type of
What would
things.
you say your genre is?
I would say R&B, baby.
You can mix them together.
Exactly. It is such a fusion, I know. But it would say like it's in that R&B lane. Like it's definitely under the R&B umbrella, but it's like the 90s, like house, R&B, alternative, acoustic, and you know, like Lauryn Hill with that kind of like melodic rapping. Yeah. Exactly,
like Lauryn Hill. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah.
Yes.
And if you were to give me like your top 3 artists right now, your favorite.
Right now, okay, just right now.
Yeah, right now.
I would say Lord Kes.
Okay.
Lord Kes. I'm gonna put everyone on. Bro, it's so fun. I love to gatekeep my music though, you know? Like, I love to just like have my playlist. I have a vinyl collection now. Like, I use like a record player. So I'm building my physical collections.
Yeah.
I would say Lord Kes, Whitney Houston, because I got that vinyl playing back and front all day. And, you know what? Fijiana. She's from the Bay Area in America. Okay. She's a Fijian Indian girl, and she's killing it right now. And she puts a lot of that, like, the Indian, Fijian type of, like, instrumental, cultural sounds and instruments in her stuff. So, yeah, I say
like they're similar to your kind of sound?
She was the first person that I saw, like, really pushing what I was trying to do, which is just, like, having that kind of rap, like, Fijian Islander thing. But I'm like going still a bit with like the jazzy blues, like a little bit more on this side. And she's like killing it. I feel like going into like that a little bit. I'm a piano, like that sort of like pop, like in a Tyler type way, you know? Like she's bringing in her culture, the Fijian Indian in that way.
Well, I'm gonna need to check them out later.
Yeah, bro, Fijiana.
I don't know about Whitney Houston. Is that who's Whitney Houston? Is it? I know it's like is it white girls music?
No.
Oh, sorry,
Whitney Houston.
Is it?
Whitney, no.
Who am I thinking of?
You know,
who am I
a
thinking?
few stolen moments is
Yeah, I'm thinking
all.
of someone completely different. I think I'm thinking
Oh,
of.
I wanna dance with somebody.
Okay.
Nah, yeah,
Yeah,
bro,
yeah.
you
I
know.
was thinking about I forgot it.
Um,
Katy Perry. I was
Katy
thinking about.
Perry?
I don't know why. Don't. Sorry. But yeah,
alright.
I'm gonna check.
My girl. Rest.
Sorry.
Whitney.
Sorry.
No.
Apologies.
You gonna know. After this, I'm showing the
Apologies.
whole album. I'm showing you.
Yeah,
You gonna know.
The Fijian one sounds like
Fijiana.
maybe I'm gonna put on my playlist. I
Yeah,
can't lie.
bro. I feel like you could still take SoundTake to America, man. You know,
hopefully.
when you build up here, SoundTake's gonna be over
Yes, sir.
internationally.
Nah, they'll come here.
That's it.
I'm tired
Only
of people
way.
going there.
That's
They gotta
it.
come here now.
Yes,
Yeah.
as you
But
should.
what's a musical risk that you're excited to take in the next in this year?
Music.
Musical risk you're excited to take.
Ooh, I think like doing some serious singing. Yeah, like doing some like belting like type, like really pushing myself. Kind of like Whitney Houston or like Etta James, like serious technical singing.
So you can sing and rap.
Yeah, bro. That's my thing. I'm a singer and a rapper.
If I was a musician, I'd be jealous, but I'm not. But I'm not, so you guys can be jealous for me. I'm not. Just enjoy the music.
Thank you, bro. No, that's it. I love both, you know? Yeah.
To close off the music segment, because we can talk about music for so long, but
Days.
what can the people expect you to be performing anytime soon? Do you have anything lined up that we can share with them?
Check out Orator Collective. That's my partner's event, and I work closely with him, and we're all about putting the local people on stages. We just performed together in December.
Okay. Yeah.
I did a whole set for them. That was over in Echo and Bounce with Village Sound Collective.
Okay.
But we're looking to do another Mianjin event, and then I'm looking to do my own female-focused event to just like have a space for the girls, you know, and put
So
them
the
in
males can't
spotlight.
come?
Come
Come on, guys,
please.
gender equality.
We need someone to buy the food, someone to get the Ubers, someone to.
Guys, don't worry. Come this way.
We
On the
need-
same day, we organize our own one. Okay?
Exactly, yeah. On
Keep
the
your
same
eyes
day.
out. When she does that event, we're going to make our own one,
Bro,
guys.
don't you know?
Nah,
All the
I'm
men
joking.
go where the girls go. Don't you know? That's how it is. If the girls are at the party, all the boys there.
See, guys? See what I'm saying? They're going to get you guys to buy a drink with it.
Yeah, 100.
But yeah, you guys go, check her page, because I'm pretty sure you'll be posting this as well. So
Yes.
if you guys are interested in this kind of stuff, go check her page. I should be posting it. Now, my favorite part, acting.
Ooh.
Talk to me. How'd you get into acting?
I got into acting through musical theater, started in theater. Then I got signed. I looked for a job when I was about 15. So I looked for an agency.
Yeah.
Because I realized that's how I'm going to get into film and movies. That's the only way you can kind of get in if you have like those top agencies.
Yeah.
And then I moved over to New Zealand and I started doing like intensive acting intensives. And then that lady, she actually...
That lady.
Yeah, sorry. Oh my gosh, you're right. And then Juliet Furnace... cut it.
Nah, Juliet Furnace, she gonna see it.
And then Juliet Furnace, she got asked by an LA director to find a Polynesian girl for a table read. So that's just where they want to test the script of a movie. And they get heaps of actors to come together and read the characters. And I got to read for this Polynesian girl in Grafted, my horror film that went in cinemas.
Yeah.
And I was actually on a cruise. I ended up going on a cruise for my 18th birthday. So this is when I was 18.
Yeah.
I'm 21 now, so still, young. And I missed the audition. Like, it got sent through, I had no Wi-Fi, I missed it. They auditioned all of the girls in New Zealand. And then when I got back, I got a personal Instagram DM, bro, from the director. And she was like, girl, I haven't seen your audition tape come through. I remember you from the script read. And I would like you to personally audition.
So that whole thing happened while you were on
a cruise, bro.
But you guys have no Wi-Fi? How long was the cruise?
No, we have Wi-Fi. It's just, bro, they be charging for that, bro. Because like 300 or something. And then, like you're out on the cruise. They just like, it cuts signal. Like it's not even worth it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you just got to wait mainly to get back on land.
Yeah.
And then you go do your da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
But I also wanted to cut out. I wanted to get off grid.
Yeah.
Like my ass just didn't fully clock that I had auditions during this time. But she messaged me,
So lucky.
and I was able to like get a audition tape to her. I booked that one. And then from there I booked the Grease one with Paramount Plus.
What do you think made yourself stand out of all those girls in New Zealand?
I feel like for this character, Jasmine, they auditioned heaps of Islander girls.
Yeah.
But I feel like for me, maybe it was, I've always maybe struggled with being like plastic or white, a bit too white, but then in the white, I'm a bit too islander to hang out, that whole identity crisis thing.
Yeah.
But I feel like having that sort of like softer, a little bit of more westernized upbringing actually helped for this character because the character herself struggles. She's the only brown girl in a white girl group. She's like one of the popular girls, but she struggles with racism, with identity. She wants to be up there, she wants to be included, but she doesn't know how to bring her culture still and keep that truth to herself.
Yeah.
And that's me too,
so it was like a...
Exactly. It was just like the character was written for me in a way, like that soft power. And I feel like Sasha Rainbow, my director of Grafted, she saw that and we both really connected. Like, we're both very similar. She always said it was like work hard, play hard mentality, We both like work so hard, we put our best foot forward, but then when it's like, drink ups or when it's like time to just relax outside rap party, like, we're gonna indulge and have fun and like dance. So it was just perfect timing, I think.
Like being an actor, like how is it like being on set? Like, do you have to lock in? Like, cause I hear like some people be practicing to be a character, like for a whole month or month straight, or just to get the character straight.
Because there's a lot of different techniques with acting. You can choose to do method acting or substitution or imagery, like imagination. I choose substitution.
I'm gonna need to know which one is which.
So, method acting, for example, is the Joker.
Okay.
Is it Heath Ledger? Heath Ledger used method acting, which is where even when they say cut, he still continues to keep the character. He still continues to stay in the character, even when he goes home, when he's talking to his families, when he's posting or doing anything, like he's being the Joker. So he was going home for like months. Like, this is Heath Ledger, such an amazing actor, bro, genuinely. And he would like still be in that like psychosis, like mental pressure, intense, mindset. Because the Joker, it's a fucked up, like he has a fucked up storyline. It's very complex character.
Whole family too.
Exactly, and then he's bringing this character into his home. And that's very dangerous with method acting because people lose themselves in the character. They lose who Heath Ledger is or who SEPITOA is, and they actually start to like become and take characteristics from their characters, And that's dangerous with your mental. So I use substitution. And substitution is where you have to use deep imagination to basically you take someone in your life that you feel very connected to. If I was doing a love scene, who is someone that I'm like, that I feel the most love from in my life? And maybe it would be my sister. That's who it is. Like, because I would die for her. I would lay my life. You know what I mean? Like, that's someone that I know I love to the max. No, unconditionally. And then I make Felicia that person in front of me. And then I act to her.
Okay.
And what that gives, it gives your characters years of history, years of chemistry. True. It gives you, but you don't know this random white person standing in front of you, but then that turns into like Felicia, And now I know like they got me, I love you. And it just creates like a whole different complex layers of storylines and history with you. So that's what I use. I use substitution.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you ever been like given a role where they told you, oh, you have to go this kind of training schedule, gym,
never a role where they've said like you have to do this type of way. But I've had like, you get acting coaches on set. So you have like a lady who's a coach and she comes and she runs through all the scenes, she runs through all your characters with you, with every single person. She like comes into your caravans, and like helps you run through all the scenes.
I just want to go to a movie set just to chill in the caravan.
Oh, wait, bro.
That's all.
No.
Honestly, just go in the caravan, knock everyone's caravan. Hey,
bro,
mate,
it's the best. It's actually the best, bro.
Yeah.
Because they got all the goodies, all the food. And we have like all the castmates come into like mine or someone else's and we just play games.
Yeah.
Like we just play heaps of games, like blast the music.
You guys have like a cool group and like a not so cool group.
I've never had that yet. Like people have told me horror stories about ensemble TV shows. Like, some of my girls are on Netflix TV series and stuff. And they've explained that like some of the ensembles, we are very lucky when everyone gets along.
English is my second language. What's ensembles?
No, it's just like a group of people. A group of people that are just working towards something, So like the cast ensemble, it would just be like the cast, like all the actors. And she just said like most of the time you get a lot of drama on set. But in all the projects that I've worked in, we've all been a family. Like there's been no one left out. Everyone's been like cool together. So I'm very lucky.
You haven't played in like in a thing where there's like a villain side and like a heroic side?
Oh,
Because I feel like
yes.
in those kind of, like, some people
Yeah.
would take it so serious.
Like Marvel or something, you know?
Yeah.
I've, in the Paramount Plus TV series for the Castaways,
Yeah.
my character was more on like the villain side.
Oh, okay.
But I love, like, all my characters have been either Tongan or Fijian. Like, they've actually been Tongan or Fijian characters.
Yeah.
So naturally, the islanders, like you said, we're humble, we're respectful characters. So even though if I've had like villainous characteristics in my character, they've always been like good.
Yeah.
They've always been the one to like regret or try and help the good side, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This far, what would you say is has been your favorite character so far?
Oh.
And you gotta describe them for us so we know what kind of character you was.
Dang, that's actually hard. I would say.
We'll do top 2 then.
Okay, I love my favorite theater character. So theater, you know, like performing live in like the amphitheaters, QPAC. It was in Spontaneous Human Combustion. That's what the play is called.
Okay.
And I led that.
I thought that's what the character was called. What?
Too long.
Yeah.
Spontaneous Human Combustion, and it was like the debut in Australia, the debut like play for Australia. And I played Astrid. And she's a pyromaniac. So that's where it's like people that like fire. Yeah, like they play with fire. And so she like ends up setting her whole school on fire, like by the end of the play, because she's dealing with like a loss of her sister. But I love that character because I have struggled with, I guess, okay, it's interesting the challenges I've struggled with as a colored woman, because it's either been amazing, like they want to monetize my culture, they want to use me for my culture, and they want to like embrace me and like highlight me, or it's been the other way where it's like, oh, why is there a black girl playing a lead role? Like Astrid, she was a white character, but she's only white because there has been no other girl, you know, like no other brown girl to like audition for her. It's just been, you know, people in the UK and Britain. So I was like, I was a brown girl auditioning for that character. I had like people dropping out of the play. Yeah, people who didn't. I had like parents calling up saying that they're going to pull funding from the school.
What?
Because I was like the lead actress in this thing. Their daughters didn't get, their daughters got like a side character, all this stuff. And I've had girls, you know, go up to the director before I've even auditioned and said like, oh, there's this girl Sepi coming, and like, please, like she acts like this, she's a diva, she's da-da-da. Like all those kind of challenges. And I feel like when I was 17 years old, I was so resilient with Astrid, that character. I put my best foot forward. I did a phenomenal performance on that stage. And I think I'm just proud of my first time having a taste of
the industry.
The hate. And still like doing an amazing show and backing myself and being resilient. I think that was my
guys,
first
don't be
time.
those kind of parents or don't be those kind of people.
Don't, bro.
If you can't beat the best, then you're not supposed to be sitting with the best.
Exactly. Then you gotta work with them. You know, like be friends, learn from them. I love when I'm not the best in the room.
Because you learn.
Exactly. I love when there's someone else that's better at like comedy or better at drama, because everyone's always gonna have their strengths. You know what I mean? Like if I tried to maybe be a host in your position on the other side of the couch, like I would probably struggle. Just same way maybe you would as an artist, like different, you know?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Definitely not
like,
my cup of tea,
Yeah, we got that strengths and weaknesses, But if we like come together, we can create an amazing podcast session or an amazing episode, you know? Utilize everyone's strengths.
110%. What would you say is your highest, what would you say would have been like your lowest moment in your acting career so far?
Ooh.
We'll fresh it up with a high after, so we don't end on a low.
I feel like
maybe your hardest moment. Not the lowest.
Basically when I did my film Grafted, when I filmed that, I sent them photos beforehand of my hair. In all different ways. Send it like half dry, fully wet, defined, straightened even, because I told them like, they told me they wanted to cut my hair for the character. And I said, if you're going to cut my hair, please, please, like, proceed with caution. Please get me a lady who's educated in this hair, an African, an islander, coarse hair, you know? And bro, they got me a white girl.
Ooh.
Yeah, I turned up to the session. I only had 30-minute session. They got me a white girl. I tried to show, I bring products, like my products that work for my hair.
Say, look at this.
Bro, exactly, bro. And you know what they said? They said like, oh, we don't got time for that right now.
Ooh.
We don't got time for that right now. We just gotta, sorry, like that's not, we'll talk about it later.
Yeah.
I was 17 years old, right?
Yeah.
And I had different people telling me different things like, oh, don't say anything. You're going to be considered a diva. This is your first movie. Don't say anything. You know, you're going to be blackmailed. Like, you know, these are people who are LA directors who it's like huge. Like every girl wanted to be in your position. If you complain, you know. So what happened, bro? They like half dried, half wet my hair. Yeah, didn't even, and just like cut it randomly, right? When I went home, it dried up and it was uneven, like heaps of different layers, fully uneven, bro. And in my culture, hair is such a big thing. My grandma cried, my namesake, because she was like, bro, they made you ugly. Like, she was like, what happened, Sepi? Like, they made you look ugly. They took your hair. Hair holds mafana, power, energy, you know? And it's like, they took that. Why? Like, they don't even realize. They just took it bro, I asked them why they're cutting my hair. They said, for the maintenance. To be able to maintain it easier, because they don't want to do extra 2 hours on hair and makeup for me on the day of filming. They don't want to bring me in and have to pay me to be on set longer. But they want to monetize my culture in the character. They want to have me, my looks and my representation of what I stand for. They still want that, you know? And I said something. I ended up saying something because I realized I cannot let my sisters come through the door behind me, you know, and experience this. That's going to be on me for not saying anything. That's going to be on me for knowing that this happens in the industry. They don't cater for us, and I let it slide, you know? I don't care about being blackmailed. I don't care if anyone hates me. Who are you to be racist and utilize someone's culture and not give respect, you know?
Especially, like, what do they know? Like, you're literally the culture. Like, why are you, like, I'm the culture. Like, you don't have to maintain it. You tell me to maintain it. They could at least tell you, can you do it this way, do it this way?
That's it, hey.
And then that way you do it before you get to this. Because I'm sure you will be willing to do that.
But the thing is, if you have to touch your hair as an actor, then they have to pay you. You're considered your own hairstylist. They should be paying you what they're paying the girl. Like, you should never have to touch your makeup or your hair. Like, that's kind of a rule. And, you know, if they didn't give me that, if they gave me that type of treatment, they gave every other girl that type of treatment, I would have been like, all right, it's on them. But the white girl that was in the movie with me, she had to change her hair to blonde, from brown to blonde. They went and booked her a $500 hair salon appointment, bro. In a proper hair salon, in the city, with a proper professional. I was in a van.
Was she the lead?
Just make that... Yeah, she was like the same as me. Like she was higher in the call list than me. But like the fact that any physical appearance change requires them to like proceed with caution, because the actor has to have that change outside of the character. So they have to be happy with it in their real life as well. And she looked beautiful. That's my girl, Eden. Like she got her hair changed to blonde. She was also upset with me. Like she was upset the fact that they were able to like book her in a salon, and then I was just there given in the van. She's older than me. She has more experience in the industry. And she was one of the girls that told me like, no, you should speak up, you know, because you are going to be someone that has a longevity like in this career, in this industry. So why get that treatment now? Why accept that now, you know?
Yeah, it's a good thing it happened. I mean, it's not a good thing it happened. But it's a good learning curve, because it happened while you were young as well, and you sound like you were already mature when you were 17. Because if that was me and like I'm chasing something I wanted, I remember I used to want to play football, and then like the coaches, they used to be like, oh nah, if you want to go further, you have to do this, you have to do this, and I'm like, I'm better than these guys, and like, oh, you have to do this. I'm like, okay, well, I'm not even gonna play. I'm not gonna fake myself just to you know, but
trusting yourself.
But eventually I gave up and went to what they wanted me to do. But you know, I was in a similar age as well. But you obviously you persevered and stuff like that. It just shows like, if you ever been backed into the corner, do what's right to you, and you know, God will bless you either 100%. Way, because they're not gonna put you in the corner and tell you cut your hair for no reason. Like,
exactly. You know what I mean? And like, even if you don't know what to do, just do the next best thing. Just do where your heart places you, and then you just figure it out the next time. And you'll figure it out the next step, you know? Like, everyone's just doing it for the first time, you know? And there's no right or wrong answer. Even if you don't speak up in that situation, the next situation, speak up. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, when you speak up, you gave it more respect.
Exactly.
It may sound bad to them, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna respect you after
100, bro.
You know your worth and stuff.
100.
Like that. What would you say is your highest now?
My highest
in your acting career.
I would probably say booking Paramount Plus, the Castaways, and getting flown over to Greece because they wanted...
Oh, you went to Greece? Oh.
Yeah, I went to Greece for that because they wanted a Fijian woman for that.
Yeah.
They looked all over, auditioned all over Britain, like all over the UK, all over America.
Yeah.
Because it cost so much to fly an actress from Australia all the way to there.
Yeah,
it cost so much for them. But then they couldn't find anyone, and they came over here. And when they asked the casting director, he remembered my audition from when I was 14 years old. He remembered me. They were like, "Oh,
for that same one."
Yeah, he remembered like my audition from when I was 14 years old, and he like tried. He found me. He found my agent.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Hey, we need you to audition for this Paramount Plus TV series."
Yeah.
And I booked it, and I flew over there, and I think I was just so happy because my mom got to fly over as well.
Oh no way.
And she got treated like a princess.
Yeah.
Like she just came for a week. I was there for 2 months.
Yeah.
And she came for a week.
Damn,
yeah. And she got to experience like just being pampered, like experience something that she's never experienced before. No one in our family has, you know, gotten to be on set and like gotten paid that much to like be an actress, you know, especially in our culture. Like, and she got to see one of her kids.
That would have been so dope.
It was just amazing to share that moment with her. That's one of my highest achievements, is sharing it with my family.
That would have been so dope. What are your goals, or maybe what's one role you would be itching to play in the future?
Oh, that's such a good question. I feel like, I want to play a high intensive stunt work, like a lot of fighting for camera.
Oh?
Yeah, you know, like some like fighting, stunt work, like where you fully got to like use your body and get into the character, like Avatar even. You know how it's like it's very physicalized because I am a theater kid as well. So like a lot of that like body movement, you know, even Marvel, like Zoe Saldana, like you know Gamora. She plays Gamora in guys. Like she's one of my favorite. Like she's very strong, powerful. I always say like, strong, powerful woman like Viola Davis, you know, and there's like very complex, layered female characters.
So you're like a more action-packed, you know.
Yeah, probably action-packed or like drama.
Okay,
yeah, like very emotional, like complex, layered woman. Yeah.
Well, let's pray to God you get one of those roles. I'd love to. I don't know why. I'd like Afro lady beating up people.
Bro, right? Like new Kill Bill type vibes. You know what I mean? In like a leather suit with her hair out, some shit like that.
That'd be dope. I can't lie. That'd be dope. I can't lie. Yeah, that's a lot of now fashion modeling. Did that, like you said, that came last out of everything?
Yeah.
When did you adapt into it?
You know, I would say, I think having to dress up for like my acting red carpet events and having to dress up for like premieres and stuff like that, I started to look more into designer fashion. But I've always been an op shop girl. Like I've always op shopped. Love my thrift shop, secondhand clothing.
Yeah, me too.
I love like to try and save the environment, you know, so I try and like reuse, recycle. But I think we have so much fabric in the world. We don't need to be creating like new fast fashion. We can like vintage fashion, bring that stuff back, like the retro look, all of that stuff where we're still using the 90s fashion.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I'm very much into there. So I got into it through op shops, like through limited money. So I had to make the look from what I had.
Okay.
So it's kind of like styling, I guess. Yeah, and how you wear the clothes, not what the clothes are. That's what kind of got me into fashion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when did you start modeling, like food, like, you know?
Yeah. People just reached out to me, like I think from the acting gigs and Instagram, like certain photographers.
Everything just worked out together.
Yeah, photographers just reached out to me, and I started making a portfolio, and then I would post those pictures, and then I like started getting noticed for music videos, like 1-4. That's probably the biggest music video I did with them. That was like a 1-4 and Mabel collab. And it was for a Bob Marley sample. It's called Is This Love? You guys should look at that. It's such a good song. It's called Phone Call
check it out.
by 1-4. And I did that music video. And I think just like from doing that stuff, like it's like modeling acting shoots with me. Like, because I can express a lot of emotion. So the modeling is very like that kind of thing. But in the fashion, I would shout out Y3K. You know Y3K store over in West End, bro. I know. Yeah, I would shout out them. They really got me into like the vintage fashion, and then they're, I guess, one of my fashion ambassadors. Anytime I'm doing like the awards night where I got 6 nominations, they styled me and my sister for that night on the red carpet. They've always been open to just allowing me to like access their fashion.
Likewise. Sometimes
right?
when we're doing shoot for some people, they'll be like, yeah, you guys can, we trust you. You guys,
yes.
And they're so cool. They're
exactly.
so cool. Yeah.
I love
Shout out Y3K.
Yeah, bro. Shout out. So just, I think those certain things, and I'm still getting more into it as I go along. Like right now, especially with my music career, how do I want to look as an artist? How do I want to just naturally, like, what do I gravitate towards? And I want people to know that us as Tongans and Islanders and just ethnically, like, we have so much variety. We can dress in all black fits, and then we can dress like in a nice gold dress with heels. But then to like that streetwear, and then to the Islander type, beach vibe. Like it's whatever. It's like versatile. Yeah.
Do you like when you let's say when you're doing when you when you're the question was right here on my head. I just completely lost it.
No, I feel.
But anyways, skip that question.
Yeah, whatever.
What's something this year about fashion you're excited about as well?
I've actually like been reached out by some brands to walk some runway shows over in Sydney and Melbourne soon. So probably that, like doing some actual runway modeling, not just in front of the camera. I'm really excited about, and maybe just really excited to discover some more Islander brands. Bro, I'm sorry, but I know everyone has seen it. Did you see that Aroha brand that just got done, the activewear brand?
Nah, I've not seen it yet.
They used Māori, like Islander, Aroha, that means love, in Māori. It's a concept of love in the Māori culture, in Te Reo Māori. And they used it in their brand. They've been there for 6 years. And no one in the brand is Māori. And when they did an interview about it, like the way they talked about it, they didn't even know what, they didn't pronounce it correctly. They didn't know what it's about. They didn't educate themselves. And it's like blowing up right now. And there are so many, I guess, people that didn't know that it wasn't an Islander founded brand, like stuff like that. And I really want to find like real Polynesian Pacifica designers this year to like collaborate with. And just because I think it's so important that with the culture, you need to represent it proudly and respectfully.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Building your community as well.
That's it.
At the same time. What's something you're looking forward to in terms of music, acting, and modeling you're looking forward to this year?
I think just connecting with everyone, like connecting with Australian creatives specifically, like going over to Melbourne and Sydney and like just sharing stories and making artworks and collaborating on music. That's what I'm really excited to do this year, like get my name out there, push, and be able to like, just create with new people. And like you sound like a people's people, How important is your own representation in the community? Yeah, bro. It's, like you don't want to be someone that's, carefully curating your image. Like it's not about like being so careful where you leave that authenticity out, but it's about like knowing what you stand for. And my image is, I want to be seen and I want to just live my life as like a godly woman, someone that's free. Do you know what I mean? Someone that's free. Yeah. And natural and authentic. And that's like my reputation, I feel, in the community. And regardless of what anyone else thinks, do you know what I mean? I'm just going to continue to like live by that way. And
110%. Being authentic is one of the best ways to live your life because you don't have to,
answer to anyone.
Answer to anyone, make anyone feel good. Because if you like me, then you like me. If you don't, then you don't.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Literally, who loses, no one.
And you
loses.
know what? I don't even think that's the thing. It doesn't even have to be hate when you don't fuck with someone else's style. Like some people's music and stuff. I'm hearing like, I don't know. Like I personally wouldn't play that.
Yeah,
but
true.
Good on them for putting in and doing the time and effort to like, get that stuff out there. But me personally, I wouldn't play that. Doesn't mean I have to sit there and be like, oh, that shit. Like,
Yeah,
oh,
true.
that ain't worth it. Like, oh,
True.
they're this and that and that and this.
Yeah,
you know?
just be like, that's not my jam.
Exactly, man. And you can just say that about my stuff and I'll respect that. You know, I respect your opinion. You don't have to like it because I know my thing isn't for everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know?
Yeah, 100%. Because sometimes, you know where I got this 100% from?
What?
I was editing True God's podcast.
Really?
The amount of times you guys said every answer is like 100%, 100%. And then now it's like in my head now. I just realized I've been saying 110%,
Yeah, bro.
100%.
Like 120, 130.
I've been 155. I've been brainwashed.
Like,
oh my
75.
If I was, if let's paint a picture now. If I was to say, yeah, you have a magic wand, wave it, and that's your end goal. What kind of picture would you paint?
Yeah, I'm gonna have like an empire.
An empire.
Like, that's what I'm looking for, an empire. Like, I want to be director of a business, like a creative arts business. It's gonna have an acting academy, like studios, a record label, a modeling, production, film company. Like, that is my end goal. It's like being a creative director of a huge creative empire. Ooh. So that like my family, you know, generational wealth, all of that will be there. And all my friends and stuff can come and just create. Yeah. And I'll have scholarships for less fortunate people. I'll have programs and intensives for girls just like me that didn't know how to get there, you know? Yeah, that's my end goal, bro.
And what would be the name? Never thought about that, have you? Names are so weird, you know? You guys do your own research, think about it.
It'll be Toa.
Toa?
Toa.
You know, I was expecting that.
Yeah, bro. You know,
I was expecting Sepi or Toa. I was expecting one or the other.
Because Toa in every Polynesian language, in a sense, means warrior. In a sense, in every language, it means strength. It means warrior. It means fighter. Okay. So yeah.
Yeah, that's summarizing Sepi, guys. Do you have any questions for me before we end the podcast?
Ooh.
I'll let you.
What's one of your favorite lessons you've learned from doing these interviews with people?
Well, the easiest one is don't judge a book by the cover. Because I've been seeing some. Of course, everyone judges people some way. So obviously, like I look at people's profiles and I'm like, oh, like for example, I already follow like because you know it's Brisbane, we're close by. So and then like I'm like, oh, I've seen this guy's page so much. I've never actually thought like to actually think about it. And then like when I'm interviewing them, it's like, oh, bro, you're so different to what I expected and stuff like that. So now it's like every time I see someone, I'm just like, okay, yeah, this guy's mad, this guy's mad. You know, talk to him, see how he is, and also you know, ask questions because some people they want to talk about themselves sometimes or talk about something, and then like just be nice as well to everyone because most time people are going through their own challenges and stuff like that. And being that one spark that you know makes them smile or something like that. Yeah, but mainly don't judge a book by the cover, because the amount of people I've interviewed, even yourself, for example, I like the stories you've told me, like 17 people trying to cut your hair, and you know I'd never expect you to be like, nah, don't fucking cut my hair. You know? You didn't say that, but that's what that's in my head. That's how I put it. But yeah, that's like I never would have expected, like, you know, stuff like that.
That's amazing. I think honestly, bro, it's kudos to you, like what you're doing, sharing people's stories, and like actually listening. You know, giving the time to like listen to us. Yeah, I think it's amazing, bro.
It's so cool. It's so cool to hear the stories, and then as well, for the people who hear the stories as well, when they hear it as well, they're like, I know you're gonna get. A lot of people are gonna be like, "Oh, your story is so cool." Cause I was enjoying the story. Cause I was like, I was when I was writing the script yesterday. Oh, actually, I was writing the script yesterday, and I had a question I had to ask.
Yes.
How to flip to actors do kissing scenes?
Wait.
That's so strange to me. Like,
no,
it's like, especially when you're in a relationship. How do you go back home? Or like, when it comes on, and because you know, if I'm with my partner and my partner is acting and her part's coming on.
Oh my gosh, bro.
I'm like, yes.
Literally, if I bring money here today, like that's, you know, that's like the one thing people always ask us, because we are a couple. We both do acting. I guess it's good that we both do acting. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's so funny because then when we'll both get crazy auditions. You know, like auditions where it says like you're gonna have to be nude. Like you'll have to be nude in this for this character, or like strong sex scenes are gonna happen in this. You know. But we both get it, so at least that's good. But it's like whenever I'm close to getting one of those big ones, Moni's, they're like, oh yeah, no, I gotta go find my one now. Like, where's my job now? You know, my next actor, I gotta guess. So it's even.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I don't know how to handle my brain.
No, but you know what I've realized?
Yeah.
For me, I'm so chill.
Yeah.
I don't care. Like for
Wait,
me.
do you guys do they actually kiss?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, bro. No, you do. You actually do. Like,
I would lose my head. I can't lie.
yeah, bro.
I would lose my head. Wow.
That's why I say substitution. You know, because you gotta know. Like, if your girlfriend was doing acting, you would know that your girlfriend is thinking of you. Like, even though it's like it's tough, bro, but you would know she's imagining you.
Yeah.
You know, and it's hard though as an actor because you want to put your best foot forward. Like, you want to make that scene look good.
Nah, I get it. I get it. Yeah, I get it. But I'm just saying, like, fine.
I know. Bro, but you know when you be watching some kissing scenes and it's like slack. Like, it's so slack. You can tell they kiss like on the side here. Yeah. No emotion, no love, you know? Or you can tell those scenes where it's like, whoa, wait a minute.
Yeah,
like Margot Robbie, Will Smith, or any, you know?
Bro, I'd lose my head. I can't lie. Oh my gosh. Wow. I just thought about it.
You know, that's why you don't date an actor, bro. That's why you don't date an actor unless you're an actor yourself, man.
Obviously, you would have started and you guys would have had problems. How did you guys overcome it at first?
We just talked. We had, like, you know, you talk about it. Yeah, like, you just got to have those talks. Also, though, I did acting before I met my partner. Yeah. You know, and he did acting before he met me. Okay. So when someone's already had that dream, you know, if you're going to date them, you already know what you're accepting. Yeah. But maybe if, like, you dated for 5 years and now they want to get into acting, it's a bit like, oh, we have to talk.
I'd still be cool and be like, Flip, I'd never watch it.
Yeah.
I'd never watch it.
Would you go to the premiere, though? You know, because you got to, like, you know, when you go to the red carpet.
I'll tell her, let me know 1 minute for me to go to the toilet.
Yeah, what? You don't even want people to be looking at you, eh?
Nah, I'm going to the toilet.
You don't even want to be like,
I want to make sure that's
my boyfriend looking at this?
Yeah, and if it's repetitive, I'm like, how many times? And,
yes.
And I'm like, bro, I need to go to the toilet this many times. I put an alarm.
And you know what? That's what I've had to accept, though. I've had to accept that, like, maybe, like, my partner won't be fully supportive, but it's valid. Because they do feel like that. You know, they do genuinely feel awkward. It's not that they don't want to support me. It's just so hard maybe for them to see someone they love. Yeah. And they don't have the type of imagination. They don't know the way I saw it. I saw it with all the cameras, you know? I saw it like cut and then me and the person like, ugh. Like, you know, like, oh, yuck. Like, you know, because I don't want to be kissing this random. Like, I don't even want to be doing this as well, you know? But we just have to, bro.
So crazy to me.
And like, you have to brush your teeth. Like, and when people don't be brushing their teeth, bro.
Oh, the interview's not finished, guys. Sorry. What's maybe some of the worst experiences you've had while acting with other people? Just... Or like, you know?
I did Romeo and Juliet once.
You did Romeo and Juliet?
Yeah, and like, it was like one of them... Yeah, bro. One of them, we literally walk on the sides of the stage, and then we stop, and I'm like getting angry at him, and then he has to like run at me and like turn me around, and we have to like make out, like we have like make out like real passionate, all this stuff, bro. And I think he bit my lip, bro. Bit my lip, bleeding, bro. Like came in way too fast, like hit my face, bit my lip. I'm here like almost gonna cry, but we have to like.
Was this live?
Live, bro. We have to make out. As soon as the curtains drop, I'm like push him off. I'm like, bro, what the like, you know, like hit my lip, and then like we have like makeup, real quick, and then just go back on stage. And bro, you know, like one of them was my ex one time. Yeah, like my ex has been an actor, and I've had to like do stuff. And you know the professionalism, bro. That's all it is. So wait,
you've got the job like you already broken up and you somehow got the same job.
Yeah, bro.
I think,
bro, the professionalism. You just gotta do it. You know it's work. Like, do you know what I mean? That's when the work aspect comes into it.
Yeah, I get it, but I'll never get it. Yeah, I get it, but I'll never get it.
No, bro. Even for me, man, I'm there like, God, please just erase this time in my life. Yeah. And just like, you can take this away.
How would you deal with it if you went to a movie premiere and your partner, is doing one of those scenes?
You know, and that's the thing. It depends on like introduce me to the girl. Do you know what I mean? Like if we're all good, like
isn't that worse?
No, because it depends. That's what I mean. If the girl ain't it, if the girl like has something for him, or if the girl is acting weird, you know, then I get that. Then I'm like, no, this is weird, you know? But if the girl's like a girl's girl, she's open, she's just like doing it because she has to work, you know, then I understand. Like, you know, it's
but what if it's the
open.
opposite way now? Now it's the opposite way.
Yeah.
How would you feel about that?
See, I'm actually more chill with. Yeah. Like I'm more chill. I'm on the chill side. I'm like, babe, just give me some money. Like, you know what I mean? Because you get paid bang. Bro, to be fair, your actors get paid so much just for little stuff like that. Like, you just gotta kiss someone, you know? Like, it's awkward, it's but just do it. Yeah. And then, you know, we got rent for the next year. You know what I mean? And good on you, babe. Like, good on you, because you shot in that rent. Like, I'm that girl. Gosh. And I just see the creative aspect. Yeah.
I mean, because you've done it for a while now.
Exactly.
But from my perspective, I'm just hearing about it now. Like, I'm living it in the moment. Like, now I'll probably get used to it, but probably not get used to it.
I'd probably be the biggest hater on that scene. Yeah. You know, I'd be like, oh, that's trash. That kiss was trash.
I would never look at it.
Oh, I need to, bro. I need to look and make sure that when you kiss me, it's better. It's better than how I saw you kiss that. I need to make sure that you ain't pulling the same.
And then now you get into argument, you're like, oh, you kissed that girl better.
Yeah, no, exactly. Hey, no, exactly. But, you know, that's just one of the things, I guess. That's one of the sacrifices. The awkward conversations you have to have, hey.
Flip.
That's such a good question, though.
Well, being an actor, I don't know how much I forgot to write it because I knew it was in my head. I was writing the script for this.
Yeah, bro. People ask that, like.
I'm like, because it's so interesting. Like, I've never actually asked people about it. Like, finding an actor here and asking, like, it's so.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Guys, I hope you guys are entertained. Anyways, we're closing up. For a Pacific. Wait, where are you from? Pacifica?
Where in the Pacific am I from?
Islander.
Yes.
For an Islander girl like yourself, if you're to give some Islander girls that maybe some fellow Islander girls that are looking to, you know, being maybe a musician, an actor, a model, what's some advice you would give them that you know now?
I say to utilize your strengths. Like, I get it. When we were younger, you know, when we were in school, we weren't considered that beauty standard. We weren't considered, I guess, the main characters in the story. But now, as we grow up, as we become our own woman, utilize that power. That's what makes us different. That's what makes us stand out. Our stories, our experiences. That's what makes us be different to all the other auditionees in the room. Gives us that certain flavor to how we say the words, how we say the scripts. I always introduce myself like Malolele, my name is Sepi, Kia ora, Bulavanaka levu. You know, like I'll always put in my like hellos at the beginning of my scenes. Because that's what makes me me. We need to like use that, girls. Use that as our superpowers because why not? Like, that's literally what makes us different. Yeah, why would we make that shameful or embarrassing? You know? Yeah. So that's all I'm saying. Utilize that and bring that into every single thing you do to personalize it, you know? Yeah.
I feel like that advice as well goes to the males as well. Sorry, guys. I generalize. Gender equality. Sorry. But yeah, that message, you know, you
my brothers
that's your superpower, you know what I'm saying? I remember being in grade 7, like it was so hard. It was like,
bro,
it was so hard.
I got bullied heaps in school, bro.
Even the teachers used to bully me.
Same, bro, same, you know? Yeah. Like having a different name, you know, all that stuff.
The last name, my last name, Habai Mama.
No respect, bro. They
used to call me Haba Haba. You know the bubble gum Haba? Because my last name is Habai Mama. They'd be like, Haba Haba.
Oh, hell no.
But anyways, sorry. We're going for long. I hope you guys enjoyed the interview. You enjoyed the interview?
Bro, I loved it.
I loved it
I've been waiting for this one.
I enjoyed it so much. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Go follow Sepi and see her stories. If you guys want to, get in contact, I'm pretty sure she'll reply. If you guys show some love. Yes. But also don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. SoundTake. See you in the next one. Peace.
Amen.